Another day, another deck, and today we are going to be having some fun with Otters. We're going to be using Insidious Roots, which allows us to have our creature tokens make mana, and if they have haste, that means you tap and you can play more spells. Combo that with Stormsplitter, and you have not quite infinite, but you have a lot of Otters. Pairing with Highway Robbery lets us just get through our deck. You can use Urborg Repossession to go ahead and bring cards back to your hand, including the Mosswood Dreadknight, or even the Questing Druid, but really what it comes down to is Pitiless Carnage, which allows us to sack all of our lands, create a ton of Otters until we can strike fear into our opponent's heart and swing with a ton of 1/4 hasters. Well, let's get into it and see how it goes. Alright, game 1, Kigby 13. Let's see what we got. We're on the play, and this is a decent enough first hand. We don't have a Stormsplitter, and we don't have an Insidious Roots, but we have some ways to get there. So, I think we might want to cash grab. We'll see. We'll see what the opponent has. Hopefully they are running a discard deck and waste all their spells, but it looks like we are facing another green deck. That's fine. They can surveil. Alright. Do we just kill this now? I don't think we do. I think we just stick with the cash grab, see what we can get. There's 1/2 of it, but we don't have enough mana. I think we just take the mana. We've got 4 of them in the deck and go from there. This way we can at least hold up but go for the throat. And then we do have the Urborg whatever repossession to bring back the Stormsplitter if we really need. The 1/1s aren't that bad. Speaking of bringing back the Stormsplitter, we have another. So, I think we just hold off for here. We're gonna let them play something out, but we'll see if we need to go for the throat, or we can end of turn Questing Druid if they don't play anything really dangerous. I don't care about the slasher too much right now. But we got a Stormsplitter. Should we force a Stormsplitter? That may be cutting it close. Well, we can't force it actually. That's gonna turn tap. So let's get the other one just to make sure we have a Stormsplitter, and then we can hold on to this go for the throat. I'm kind of tempted to not even kill the slasher. Man, 3 of those guys already. I'm gonna kill the slasher. It's not that big of a deal. It buys us some time. We got a nice clock now. Next turn we can potentially Stormsplitter and then start trying to get into Insidious Roots. Haywire Might's not going to be good for us. Well, we got another Stormsplitter. Yeah, that kind of causes a little bit of an issue because the Haywire Might is capable of killing our Insidious Roots, so we may have to just manually do this now, which shouldn't be too bad. They fire up the man land, they swing in, we take 9 here, or 8, it's 8, because they get to exile a card, so we can kind of get the ball rolling a little bit here. Well, there's the Insidious Roots. Can we make this work? We can at least get a good start. If we want. Yeah. Because we have the repossession. I think we discard so we can use the repossession to double our Stormsplitter. We've got an extra land, so now this is going to double them. Let's just use the land, take 1. Don't tap the Otter yet, so now we can just get it rolling. I think we might be in a good spot here. We can't use the token that it created, but I mean, now we can even just sacrifice, well, discard another card. I'm gonna do the land. I think we're good. I think we're in the home free here, because it's just gonna exponentially grow. We also have the Pitiless Carnage. We only need 20 copies of the Stormsplitter, and we've got 15 so far. We don't want to hit the token limit because that'll count as a loss for us. So many Otters. I think one more round and we'll be good. Let's just go ahead and get in the Mosswood Dreadknight just for good measure. Oh no, Arena. Yeah, okay, Arena's thinking about it. It's getting close. Like, y'all have 63 after this. Don't break the game. And swing in for lethal. Thanks to the opponent for sticking around. Not bad. That one was a little bit iffy, but we got there. And on to the next one. Alrighty, round 2, and we got a dino avatar. Let's see if they're playing dinosaurs here. I don't know, it's standard, right? I don't know if we're gonna see that. Let's keep this one. We can Dreadknight pretty early, get a body on the battlefield after we draw and lose a life. A lot of land. It's not a bad thing to have land in this. So far, opponent showing mono green herd migration. Okay, are they playing domain? They've just only got green so far, or is this a new kind of mono green stompy? We got the cash grab. We have the Stormsplitter too, so that's not a bad thing. There's Overlord. Alright, I think we just cash grab here. Let's try and get an Insidious Roots. We got a Surveil land. We can hold up the questing, but yeah. I kind of wanted to get a creature out, but I don't think they have many green haste creatures. I know there's the one from Duskmourn, but what's the odds that they're playing that? Opponent got a bit of mana on deck, and there's Nissa. I can Questing Druid here. I mean, there's no way they could stop it. Yeah, whatever. I don't know why I'm thinking so much about that. They're gonna create that token. We can Questing Druid. Another cash grab and a swamp. Do we want to do the Surveil land or just go for the normal? I think for value we just go for swamp, rush out the Stormsplitter, and then just try to start going through our deck. Don't know how well this is going to go for us. They're creating bigger and bigger creatures each turn. I'm not going to block. I don't know if they run Overrun or anything. That would definitely throw a wrench in our plans. Another herd migration, so they're gaining life. That's fine by me, because generally, once this deck gets going, we don't have to worry about their life gain. We just make enough Otters to take care of them. So as long as they're not gaining like 1,000 life, we're in a pretty good spot. Okay, Hauntwood's Shrieker. That's not the best. Another Stormsplitter off the top. Let's Dreadknight. I think we want to do that first in case we get a land, like an untapped land. Okay, we got an untapped land, so now we can play that out. We've got 2 Otters now. I think we just rush out another Otter here just because of the fact that they're gonna be swinging with a lot this turn. They're showing 12 on board. We could potentially live with one. Oh, never mind. Good game, opponents. Anyways, on to the next one. And again, Insidious Otters, Infinite Otters, Otter Party, whatever we're doing. We got Dawnwalker here. This looks like a good hand to keep. We got the Insidious Roots, unless they're playing discard. They do got the Liliana and some Transformer sleeves. Go ahead and throw down the Fabled first. We could have done a Surveil first, but either way we're going to be a land or two behind. Let's go fishing. Yeah, I think we'll go with the forest just because we have the Surveil land we're going to play here next. We could rush it out now, actually, yeah. Let's, just in case they got that discard, let's get our roots out early. I do like the Transformers sleeves. I don't know how to get them. Oh, good thing. We got that Deep Cavern Bat coming. They got to take the go for the throat here because I could just kill the bat. Oh, we got another go for the throat. That's pretty nice. Let's pitch the land. If we get the otter like we want, we won't really need many. We can end of turn go for the throat or wait until they pump up their Innkeeper's talent and then go ahead and go for the throat so they don't get the ward. And then now we have another backup here. Now we got Highway Robbery. Well, let's go ahead and plot it. We're plotting a nice Highway Robbery. This way we hold up the go for the throat for any other creatures they might have. Okay, Dreadknight coming down. Let's go ahead and just tag that now. I think we do go for a Highway Robbery first. We can pitch a Carnage. I think that might be the best option. Yeah, because we've got the cash grab. 2 go for the throat. We've had all 4 go for the throats already. I mean, maybe I shouldn't complain. Let's get the Druid. We get a token. That gives us a land anyways. We've got another go for the throat on hand, so if the opponent tries to add another creature out there, which they are, of course, we can at least try to stop them in their tracks. Look at these. Love the Transformer sleeves. I like that they move too. Let's get rid of... You know what? Nah, we'll let them have it. There's another Insidious Roots, and there's the Stormsplitter. I think we go Insidious Roots first. They already have the ward. I don't think there's really big deal about this 4-3. Now, if they play something bigger that's kind of crazy, then yes, but let's see. So they're going to start building the counters. We can still get around this because we have the extra mana. Alright, opponent's kind of on their last leg now. We don't really have much that we can do once we get the Stormsplitter out, so let's just play a little defense here. We've got the go for the throat. Hopefully they play out a huge creature. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so cautious with this. I feel like green-black or just black in standard right now has so many bombs that they could really be hiding anything. Opponents taking their time here. Gotta love getting roped. It's okay. Should just come on over to us now. What do we want to do, though? Do I rope them back a little bit? So I think we just go ahead and Questing Druid here. Keep it going now. I think we've won this. I don't know if the opponent's going to come back really at all. So we can just go ahead and push out the Stormsplitter. Get a token on the Druid. We can target our own Druid. Well, yeah, we could target our own creature if we wanted to and create the Stormsplitters, but I don't think there's any point in that right now if the opponent's just gonna rope us out. And that's what they did. Good game, opponents. I guess we're on to the wrap-up. Alrighty, so we made some Insidious Otters today, and honestly the deck is okay, but in the current standard meta it is not great against the Boros aggro, mono red, or even the Dimir infect control. It struggled a lot for those, but really, you know, if you guys have any ideas how to make this quicker, better, faster, let me know. And of course, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and don't forget you are doing everything right today and you matter. Goodbye.